Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. Yeah, that's not magic. This is Old School MTG. What's going on here? So, my buddy Aurinna sent me some boxes to open on the channel, and he's really excited about the Flesh and Blood thing. So, he wanted me to open a Flesh and Blood box for him. This is an unlimited box. Welcome to Rathe. These, I believe, are pretty expensive boxes. There's a lot of really expensive cards possibly in this box as well, from the looks of it. It's hard to tell. The price lists and stuff online are nowhere near the accuracy or whatever, or intelligibility, I guess you'd say, of Magic price lists yet, because it's kind of a newer game. So there's not a lot of support out there for it, so it's kind of hard to tell, and I had trouble finding out how to tell the rarities and stuff, so I know nothing about this. I looked into it a little bit, but I just couldn't really find a whole lot of really good solid information on it. So we're gonna break it open, we're gonna see what's in here, and then at the end of the video we'll have a little short discussion about why I'm not investing in Flesh and Blood, why I'm not jumping on the bandwagon, as it were. So looks like it's a cool game. So we'll see what the cards look like in person. I've seen, obviously, like Rudy and some other people open the packs, but I haven't actually seen any in person yet. So this will be a first for me. So, Aurinna, thanks so much for doing this, sending these out, and letting me open them on camera and get to experience this new game here. Like I said, I'll talk about why I'm not into it at the end of the video. The main reason being I'm just a Magic player, always have been. But we'll talk about it at the end of the video. But let's break open these packs and see. Wow, these packs are not like the Magic packs. They don't open. You gotta kind of pull them open at the top, I guess. So this might be a little bit slower video than my other ones. Plus, I want to be very careful with these because there's a possibility there might be some like $600 cards in here, I guess. All right, so let's see what we get. I'll slow roll the first few packs because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so apparently they're upside down. Harmonized Kadachi with a Dorinthia on the back. Is this our token? Oh yeah, T. Okay. Okay, it says T for token right down there. Okay, so, all right, I know the tokens. All right, and then, okay, C for common. All right, it might be a little easier than I thought it was going to be. So we'll go through here. Commons. Okay, there's our rare. A Staunch Response. All right. And then S. What's S? I don't know what S is. Oh, I didn't really look this up very well. Oh, looks like we got a foil. Common. Is that a foil? Looks like a foil, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a foil. Okay. Is that one of the cold foil ones? It doesn't say. This looks a little shiny. Might not be. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So, yeah. Crush your confidence. Open something you have no clue about and haven't looked into it all yet. Okay, so it looks like the rare's in the middle of the pack. Okay. So, but I'm pretty sure this one's a foil, even though it doesn't say. I thought they would say cold foil behind the number with a little CF, but I guess not, because that does look like a foil. Slight foiling to it. All right. So we'll put that off to the side. We got a rare here, and we got this S, whatever S is. Special card, I'm assuming, but I have no idea. Oh my god. I'm so out of my element right now. So, all right. Which one's the token? I guess that's the token. All right. So, Romping Club and Bravo for our token. All right. We got our common cards. And there's our rare, a Savage Feast. Gotta love a Savage Feast. Two rares by the looks of it. A Warrior's Valor. And then here's a rare, looks like foil card. And again, it doesn't say foil. It doesn't say cold foil on it like I thought that would. I guess maybe that was just the original editions. So we got 3 rares in one pack in that one. That was pretty good. All right. I don't know about the value on them. I looked up. I know that the Fabled cards can be worth like up to $600 or so. Or maybe more. I don't know. It's so weird. Like TCG players, like this card's market price is $3,500, but you can find them for as low as $600. So that's very weird. Their token, Quicken Romping Club. Alright, commons. Alright, then a rare, Flick Flack. That's kind of a funny card name. And another rare, we got the Snatch. And there's our cold foil, it looks like common, leg tap. And just commons for the rest, looks like. Yep, just commons for the rest. Cool. There we go. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments if we're actually hitting anything epic in here, because I just don't know. Another Dorinthia with a Rhinar on the back for the token. And our commons. And our rare is a Disable. Another rare is a Blackout Kick. And then a common on the cold foil to open the center. And then the rest of our commons. I'm sure you guys know more about this than I do, so you probably don't care about the commons, so I'll try and go through this a little faster. Looks like it's 5 and then the rare, if I'm correct. A token of Harmonized Kadashi and another Dorinthia. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 and then the rare. Okay, another Staunch Response. I think that's what we got in our first pack, wasn't it? And then another rare, Fluster Fist. And another rare, Savage Feast. So 3 rares in that pack. Oh, that one's, I think, cold foil. Okay, yeah, I think there is a little bit of foiling on that one. Okay, that makes sense. So you can get up to 2 rares, non-foil, and then a foil rare, apparently, each pack. That's what it's looking like. Like I said, there's really not a whole lot of information on Google about this game, or the card prices, or the sets, so I did what I could to research it a little bit. Harmonized Kadashi again, and a Rhinar token. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blessing of Deliverance for our first rare. Steelblade Shunt for our second rare. And a common cold foil. The foilings are very, very light on these. But from what I hear, they don't pringle, so that's a good thing. Alright. Keep it going. It's weird that there's no, like, uncommon rarities, you know? That is something I'm definitely not used to. Wait, why do we... Uh-oh. Do we have something special here? Because there's no token. We'll slow roll it until we get there. Alright. Flick Flack for our rare. Breakneck Battery for our second rare. Our cold foil is a common, the Driving Blade. And then let's go through here and see what we get at the end. Oh, it's just a token, but it's got a Flesh and Blood back on it for some reason. Okay, Cracked Bauble. Hey, Bauble. That sounds familiar. Alright. So, let me know in the comments why that particular token has a regular Flesh and Blood back when all the others don't. This looks like a cool token. It's a Katsu the Wanderer and Romping Club. Okay. Looks like we got a Time Snap Potion for first rare. Overpower for our second rare. And then our foil is a rare, the Blackout Kick. Cool artwork on that one. Not much foiling, though. I guess it's better to have less foiling and no pringling than to have a lot of pringling and a lot of foiling. That's what I'm guessing. All right. And the next one here. All right. So, Seismic Surge and the Harmonized Kadashi for our token. And Blessing of Deliverance again. Apparently there's a lot of repetition on the rares. Disable. Their common foil for the Emerging Power. And the rest is for commons. Alright. So is the S super rare? I think there was a super rare, or is it super rare or special? I really I couldn't grasp everything that I found. The same token we've seen before. Warrior's Valor. And another S, the Hurricane Technique. And then our foil common, the Buckling Blow. So I don't remember, was it special or super rare? I feel like I really should have researched this a little bit more than I did. Oh boy. I was hoping to find like a color scale for the rarities, but I couldn't. Quicken and Anathos. Alright. We got a Barraging Beatdown for the first rare. And a Staunch Response for the second. And a common smash impact for our foil. Kind of cold foil, well, barely foiled. All right. There we go. All right, last pack of stack number 1. Halfway through the box now. 10 minutes into the video. Yeah, I suck at this set. Kadashi, Katsu. I'm sure nobody cares about the tokens. I could be wrong, though. Could be really valuable tokens. I don't know. Fluster Fist. Drone of Brutality. That's really awesome artwork on that. That artwork is crazy. I'll have to poster that on my wall. All right, and then a common foil, the Savage Swing. Gotta have the Savage Swing, you know. All right, last stack. Or, well, second half of the box. Only 2 stacks. There's not 3. Okay. Kadashi, Reinar. All right, Demolition Grew. That's pretty cool. And Drone of Brutality again. Wow, 2 packs in a row. Same rare. Barraging Beatdown. Wasn't that the other same rare? No, I think that was 3 packs ago. And then a Flick Flack foil. Rare foil for the cold foil. Here we go. And the rest should be commons. Yep. I'm not certain. It could hide stuff in the back, so I am going to double check on some of these. Actually, I'll Anathos and Katsu for the token. Oh, that's cool looking common. Goliath Gauntlet. All right, Potion of Strength for the rare. Savage Feast for the rare. And then common Scar for a Scar. More cool artwork. The artwork on this game is definitely top notch. Some of it, like this stuff, is, you know, I say that and then I find like a really kind of blah artwork card. So most of the artwork is really good on this game here, but some of it's kind of bleh. Quicken Dawnblade for our token. Flick Flack again for the rare. How many Flick Flacks did we get in this box so far? That's quite a bit. Oh, then we got an M. Is that a mythic? A mythic, maybe? I don't know. Blood Rush Bellow. We'll put that off to the side with the S's, because I don't know. Primeval Bellow. That's weird. We got a Blood Rush Bellow on the M rarity, and then a Primeval Bellow on the common. Like a common foil. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right. So is M mythic, or... I don't know. I really should have checked. All right. Bravo, Showstopper, Dawnblade, and... Blessing of Deliverance again. Bonehead Barrier with the S on it. Another specialty card or whatever. Stroke of Foresight for the common foil. And comments in the back. Yeah, I'll explain at the end why I don't know a whole lot about this game. Even though it's blowing up and all the Magic players are going crazy over it. Yeah, it's... Well, we'll talk about it. Disable for the first rare. I'm trying to keep it centered, but still working on my camera setup here. Fluster Fist again. Razor Reflex. That's a cool looking foil on that one. All right, and then the rest should be commons. Cool. All right, what are we down to? 6, 7 packs. None of these fabled cards as of yet that I can see. Reinar Reckless Rampage and the Harmonized Kadashi. And Sigil of Solace for a rare. And then another M, Steel Blade Supremacy. Then a common Nimblism foil. We're going to call them mythics just because I'm a Magic player and M usually means mythic to me. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. I'm probably wrong. All right. Savage Feast again. Drone of Brutality again. That's the third, fourth. And then a Sharpened Steel common for the cold foil. And then the Smash Impact. Gotta like that Smash Impact. There. Quicken Kadashi. Energy Potion for our first rare. Barraging Beatdown for the second rare. And a common Hope Merchant's Hood foil. Alright. 4 packs left. Where's these fabled cards? I want to pull one of these $600 cards on camera for my boy Aurinna here. That would be pretty cool. Honor, Bravo. Sigil of Solace. Steel Blade Shunt. Cartilage Crush. Oh, look, my favorite artwork in a foil. And the rest are commons. All right, I gotta split this stack of commons up before I knock it over with my big old thick forearm here. Make a big mess with somebody else's cards. That would not be good. Quicken and Dawnblade. And Overpower for the rare. Blackout Kick again. And then Raging Onslaught. Cool art on that one. That's our foil. So I guess there's foil in every pack by the looks of it. Yeah, that'll be just a really lucky box. Alright. And Dorinthia Iron Song and Anathos for the token. Barraging Beatdown. Breakneck Battery. And Demolition Crew for the foil token. And doesn't look like anything else in the back. Alright, last pack. I did not see a Fabled yet. I believe there are kind of case hits on those Fabled cards. That's from what I could tell. Oh, we got another one of the tokens with the regular back on it. Okay. Drone of Brutality for number 4, or is that 5? I think it's 4 at least. And then an S, the Forged of War. And then an S foil, Reckless Swing. There we go. No Fabled from the looks of it. And then our token is that Cracked Bauble again. Okay. So, what have we learned? Not a lot. There's a foil in every pack. That's what I've learned. Alright. So, we got these S cards, the specialty cards. I don't know what they are. So, we got M, S, M, S, S. Alright, so we got 4 of the regular S cards and then 1 cold foil. And then 2 of the M, we'll call them Mythics. So those look like probably the fancy high dollar cards. A lot of rares. You get a good stack of rares on one of these boxes. So that's pretty cool that you get like 2 and 3 rares in some of the packs. And our foils. How many rares are we getting here? We got the Flick Flack rare. And the Blackout Kick rare. The Savage Feast rare. Sigil of Solace rare. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rares on the cold foil. So quite a few rares. Pretty cool. It's weird not having the uncommon slot. That's something that I'm not used to at all. So yeah, I'm not sure what to think about that. So I guess technically the rares are more uncommons because there's got to be like that next level of rarity kind of slot, you know. Tokens in every pack, foils in every pack. It looks like a really cool game. My opinion is it looks like an awesome game. I hope it does well. But the reason I'm not investing in it is because I started one revised drop, so in 94, early 94, and Magic was the only trading card game there was back then. And, you know, all of a sudden, all these other games came out. The first big one that really hit with a vengeance was Illuminati. Everybody thought this was the game that was going to do it. This was the game that was going to dethrone Magic. It was better than Magic. It was cooler. It was real. It was, you know, it wasn't some fairy tale, you know, Dungeons and Dragons on trading cards thing. This was the one that was going to do it. And as you can see, I bought some. This game was, these are pretty old, as you can tell. When did it come out? I think it was 94, 95, 94, yep. So 1994 Steve Jackson game. So this came out probably, I don't know, 5-6 months after I started playing Magic. But it was a really kind of different game. And everybody thought, like I said, it was going to be the next big thing. And one night you get out to the Magic Friday night tournaments, or Saturday night it was back then. Saturday night Magic tournaments, and all of a sudden there's nobody playing Magic. Everybody's playing Illuminati. It was all about Illuminati all of a sudden, you know. and the cards were worth more than the Magic cards. There's these epic chase cards, you know, and everybody thought this was gonna dethrone Magic. It was gonna take over, and Magic was yesterday's news, and it was gonna fail, and you know, Wizards of the Coast was gonna file bankruptcy as Garfield Games back then. So, but this, when you started playing it, you realized it wasn't the same. It wasn't as easy to play. It wasn't as interesting. It wasn't as versatile as Magic. Magic, the downside of Magic is the mana base, but that's also one of the things that makes Magic such a strategic game too. So I won't get too much into that because I don't want to make an hour-long video here. But Illuminati failed miserably. I mean, I think they might have had a few sets and then it was done. So the next thing was, I think there was a couple other games that came out, same thing, big hype, and they were going to dethrone Magic, but they failed. And then all of a sudden, Dungeons and Dragons announces they're going to release their trading card game. And that was, oh, now it's definitely done for, because Magic, it's just a ripoff of Dungeons and Dragons anyways. So now that Dungeons and Dragons is actually making a card game, all those D&D players, they're gonna switch to that. So Magic's done for. The D&D game was awful. The playability was just terrible on it. It was so hard to play. I bought into it. I bought some starters and some boosters when it came out, and tried to play it, and I literally couldn't figure out how to get it through a game. So I wasn't a D&D player, though. I never played D&D when I was a kid, so that could be the reason that I had so much trouble with it, but I think everybody else had trouble with it too. It was just too complicated. It failed really quick. I think they only had a couple sets, and it failed. But, you know, then more games came out. Star Wars came out. Star Wars trading card game came out. And then over the years, there's all these different games. Alien, this, I don't even remember what that was. Legend of the Five Rings, X-Files games, yeah. I mean, sports games, Galactic Empires was supposed to be big, you know, obviously Marvel, you know. Oh, no, don't fall onto cards. All right, so we'll get rid of that just big old pile of chaos there. And for some reason, I feel like I've seen those cold foil cards before. Oh, wait, look. What do we have here? Cold foils. Years ago. From years ago. When did this come out? 2004. Can you see that? 2004. Look, cold foiling. Very weird. All right. History, no less. All right, so the reason is that I'm not getting into this is because I've seen this hype before, and, you know, sometimes, like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's not just hype. Sometimes the game is going to last, and I hope this one does, because it looks like a really cool game, and a lot of people seem to like it. So I hope this game does last, but there's a chance it could be this, and that's why I'm not investing in it. I don't see as many people playing Flesh and Blood at the game stores as I did see people playing Illuminati and Dungeons and Dragons and all that. So to me, I don't see as many people playing it. However, with that said, obviously the last year and a half, there hasn't been a lot of in-person game playing. I haven't been at the game stores watching people play cards much. So there could be a ton of people playing them at home, playing this game at home or online that I don't know about. So I could be completely wrong on that. So don't take my opinion on it. I'm not an expert on Flesh and Blood at all. All I am is somebody who experienced a lot of games over the years that were going to dethrone Magic, that were better than Magic. Oh, it's so much better. Oh, Magic sucks. We're sick of Magic's greed. We're talking back in '94. This was the same thing. You know, all Wizards of the Coast too greedy. You know, they want too much for the cards, and you know they're influencing the secondary market back in '94. Oh, it's printed to oblivion. Oh, Ice Age, it's printed to oblivion. Fallen Empire is printed to oblivion. True. But this game, which was limited edition, did not dethrone it. The next game didn't dethrone them. The next game didn't dethrone them. Even Pokemon, as big as it was, did not dethrone Magic. And still to this day has not. It may be a little more popular right this minute, but it didn't dethrone Magic. Nothing has. Magic has always been the #1 TCG game. It was the first TCG game. In my opinion, it's still the best one to play for me. My opinion, not everybody's opinion. There's a lot of people that really like this Flesh and Blood game. I hope it succeeds. I hope it stays the course and turns into the next Pokemon, to where it is another great additional game that people that like Magic or like Magic style games can play, that or experience the wallet fatigue from Magic. They can take a break from Magic, play Flesh and Blood for a while, but they'll probably be back. There's a good chance they'll be back to Magic eventually. Magic's just a very versatile, good game. I've heard great things about this one. I'm not downplaying it at all. Like I said, I hope it stays the course and becomes the next Pokemon and becomes a good #2 to Magic. But I just love Magic. I've been playing since almost day one. You know, Magic came out in October of '93. That's when Alpha dropped. I started playing, April of '94. So, you know, I started pretty early on. I've taken some big hiatuses from the game, but I always come back to it. I love the game, and I'm going to keep playing it. Going to keep loving it, even though they're destroying my wallet with all the constant releases. But, I mean, technically, Alpha to Beta was only 2 months. Beta to Unlimited was only 2 months. Unlimited to Revise was only 2 months. And they had Arabian Nights and Unlimited dropped the same month in December of '93, and then they had Antiquities like a month later, and then Revise a month later, and then Legends a month later. So I mean, they were releasing sets at the beginning, back to back to back to back to back to back, just like they are now. They just weren't as big of a deal back then, not as many players back then. So anyways, I don't want to make this a full half-hour video. I really appreciate everybody watching. Let me know your opinions on Flesh and Blood, and if you were around back in the day, do you remember the games and how the hype was? They were going to destroy Magic, and Magic was going to be no more, and this game was going to take over. And do you remember that? Were you around back then? I'm curious to find out if that was just my experience, or if everybody else kind of saw the same thing happen back in the day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Aurinna, thank you so much for letting me open this box. It was cool to experience this new game and check out the cards and how the packs are set up. The pack quality is really nice. They're not searchable. The plastic is good quality. The box is smaller, so it's easier to ship, which is nice. And there's a lot of value in these. I'm sure he probably got a lot more value than he paid for it out of the box. Hopefully he got them back when they were cheaper. But these boxes look like they're pretty expensive. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Check out the description below. I'll put Aurinna's the link to his channel in the top there, and also lots of other good links that'll save you money and get you cash back on your purchases. My email if you want to hit me up about sponsored openings or buying singles, and my actual address if you want to send me something to open on camera. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate everything you do. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.